Okay, what up ladies and gents, your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant, and I'm here tonight to test some stuff, so we will be working on that. I know many of you have been asking me about Sharon's bossing build, and we'll be actually looking at that tonight to ensure that everything's perfect. I really wanted to do the Blue Beetle video today, but I had no time. I actually went and bought cereal, which several of you donated for me to get. I actually did go and buy it, so that's settled. Now I finally have cereal, yay. But I also have a lot of other stuff to do, so I ended up doing like a whole bunch of chores when I was out today. So yeah, that was my afternoon. By the time I got back, I was like, okay, no time for this video, damn. Sometimes your mind is willing, but you physically cannot, because time is a very valuable thing, and unfortunately you cannot stretch it no matter how much you do. But that's okay. I'll get you what you need eventually. Okay. What I can't do today, I can do tomorrow, so it's not a big problem. Copy, and then I need to post. Okay. So we're gonna do some time comparisons, then we're gonna go off. Hey, per crap, what up? Then we're gonna go off and do the actual bossing tests. So let's get the party started. Whee!
You won't find me.
Feathers!
Hey, what up?
Now you may be wondering why I'm at home.
I'm gonna cut you.
Yes.
Because I'm on course tomorrow.
Oh, lol. Okay, tomorrow we rank up.
No, what do you mean? Well, I mean, yes, I can. But only on Fridays, I think, at most.
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow is Friday, dude.
Yeah.
That's how I was saying tomorrow. Like, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't Friday.
My next Friday? Maybe we can. I'm not so sure. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying this Friday cannot, is it?
No, this Friday can. Next Friday can't. Maybe. I don't
That's
know.
fine, dude. Just tell me as and when, bro. It's okay.
I mean,
Firing electrodes.
season restarting tomorrow.
Yep.
Die.
I don't think we'll go all the way back to bronze. I think we'll at most like just be reset a little bit.
Gold 3. No.
Has the reset
Yes.
already happened?
No. You drop 7 ranks.
Oh, okay.
Eh? 7 ranks? That would be... Wait, no way. Is this 7
It
ranks?
ends here. Be gone, every one of you.
Okay, now this is horrifyingly slow. Okay, I'm going back to Albion. I thought about it. I wanted to test it, but the PEIN, guys, the PEIN. Now, somebody who told me today, sorry, this is just for chat before I go back to addressing truffle stuff. Somebody told me today that Ambush was just as good as Sharon's Beyblade build. I said no, but I wanted to test and prove it to myself, and I just have, and I just realized it's no good. It is the opposite of good. It is bad. So suffering is good for your soul. It's okay lah, at least on Fridays we can rank. Listen, I've mastered Rocket now. Climbed Plat 2 already by myself. Although I didn't go much further than that because I was learning Rocket. But it's fine.
Oh, I was the Plat 2.
Yep.
For a second, I thought it was Plat 3, but then I...
No, I'm pretty sure you're Plat 2 because you're slightly ahead of me, but I did solo rank pretty well yesterday, so satisfied with that.
to rank. No, I don't want to. I'm gonna sleep soon. I'm just gonna practice magic.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. It's okay. I will attempt to keep you alive with my bouncy balls. Unfortunately, you're right, Per Crab. That was no bueno on so many levels. Now we're gonna go test this out on actual Colossi, and we'll see. Now it's time for a different test. You know, I bought the spawn truffles in Marvel Rival. Sorry, in First Descendant, just because it looked like it just looked like Scarlet Witch. Pure chaos. Yes, yes, I bought it just for that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is pure chaos.
Oh wait, there's a mod which makes her say eat your vegetables.
You people, you children and your mods.
Entering stealth state.
I've not installed any, if you're wondering.
I know, but you children and your mods.
Maybe I've not installed any, you can't say that.
Initiating stealth operation. Take a good look.
What do you mean capture failed? You piece of shit. I'm gonna take a look at new mods because I'm pretty sure there's a lot now from what I remember seeing.
I know there's already one for the Invisible Woman skin that turns into a furry. Yep.
She's not even out yet. How can?
I don't know, man. Yes, yes, they are. And quite frankly, I'm certain that sex will sell here as well. So the next stream, the next skin that comes out, as far as I know for Enos, is also pretty hot.
The most endorsed skins are still the most depraved ones.
But of course. Hey Rafi, Triple R, glad you love your mods. What F2P tips do I have? Depends on what you're looking for, Mr. Tall Gamer. What activity are you seeking advice on? And perhaps I may share some wisdom with you.
There is a symbiote Spider-Man.
Typical modules. One moment, I'm gonna adjust some stuff.
Ah yes, the top one for some reason is still magic.
But of course. But of course. Lol. Well, don't worry. There will never be any of that on this stream because I'm under contract.
The space-time fabric of the
You've not done much in the game, Tall Gamer. Well, the first thing is, have you watched my guide called Ultimate F2P Survival Guide? I'll actually put it up in chat for you. Look for this video, Ultimate F2P Survival Guide. That's the first thing you're going to need. It teaches you the basic modules that you're going to need to actually survive and all that. What you need to do is get to hard mode ASAP. Once you get to hard mode, then what you're going to do is you're going to do me a favor. You're going to go get yourself Ultimate Bunny. Once you've got Ultimate Bunny, you want to follow, okay, the 400% build, 400% farming build for Bunny, for Ultimate Bunny. And then you want to follow the high voltage farming build after you've built the 400% one. Once you have all these two builds on your Bunny, you are good to go. So first, Ultimate F2P Survival Guide, survive, get to hard mode, then get your Ultimate Bunny, then build those two builds on her, and you can farm anything you want in the game. Have fun. Oh, you'll also need an Enzo, but Enzo is really easy to get. Once you get yourself a nice Enzo, Enzo can open up vaults really easily, all right? If you need to know what those are, you can just search it on YouTube. The encrypted vaults, which you open with code breakers and stuff like that, and to farm the code breakers, you'll need Ultimate Bunny, ta-da. But basically, if you open up some of those with Enzo, you'll get plenty of Kyber to upgrade your modules and all that kind of stuff. So that should help you out. And that's the best that I can give you.
Oh my god, there is Star Platinum as Iron Fist.
That is correct, and that should be the #1 module in the mod in the game. In that other game.
Ora.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, if they added his sound effect as well, but you know what? They should just legitimize it and just
I think there is. I think it's part of the thing also.
I know Iron Fist just doesn't say any line. All he just says "Ora."
And there is an Asuka Langley mod for Penny Park.
No, I did not. RRR. I did not actually visit the dev live stream this morning. I had no interest in going there, not because I don't like the content or I don't want to see the content, but it just did not interest me at all. Like, I will wait until the actual stuff is in game, then I'll have fun with it then, you know?
Activating stealth.
Only as Iron Fist.
But he's not gonna fist anything, he's gonna kick stuff at that point.
Entering stealth state.
Yeah.
the same problem occurs regardless. Okay.
Billie Eilish as Luna Snow.
What the hell? Okay, people are very, very deeply traumatized. What's wrong with people these days?
Spider-Gwen as Spider-Man.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Ushiguro OG as Magic. How would that work? That doesn't make sense.
I don't even know who that
Sigma
is.
as Magneto.
That makes a lot of sense. But all things considered, I wouldn't want to be playing Marvel Rivals just to have Overwatch back in there. You know what I saw in the news the other day? I know this is off topic, but I saw that Overwatch is desperately extending the 6v6.
Yes, that.
Just to compete with Marvel Rivals. I think nobody even cares anymore. I'm sure there's still some people who love it, but yeah, I think I'll stick with the better game.
There is now a mod manager for Marvel Rival.
Lol. I'm sure that considering all the Gooner stuff in there, they are gonna need
It's the swap between safe mode and homework mode.
it. Uh-huh, sure. I'm very sure they would do that.
Ariana Grande as Luna.
Anyway, you know what? I tell you guys in chat, I'm just gonna wait until Ines drops and then I'm gonna build her, you know, the usual way. I'm gonna get excited about her on day one once I actually get her. I'm not gonna worry about her abilities right now. But I tell you one thing, all those people that screenshot that stuff, Triple R, they're still gonna make builds that fail. And then after they make those, they'll sell it to you and say, oh my god, great damage. And then after that, what'll happen is that RealAsianRobot will publish the real build later, and then everybody will be like, oh my god, my Keelan sucked until you published your build, and now my Keelan's good. Like, look. This happens every single damn time. Like, I wish it wasn't the case, but it is the case. We all know it, so I'm just not even gonna bother this time. I'm just gonna chill. You know, I'm gonna enjoy her on stream with you guys. Not in that way, but I'm gonna enjoy Ines on stream with you guys. Not in that way. And then, you know, we'll build her up. We'll publish the build. We'll have a good time. And a good time shall be had by all. Haha.
Ultimate Reyna over Psylocke? What?
What?
Why? Yes.
Ultimate who?
Ultimate Freyna.
What is somebody put TFD in Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals?
there's Ultimate Bunny over Luna Snow.
They put Ultimate Bunny in freaking Marvel Rivals. I kind of need this mod now. But
I mean, just get a mod manager. You can play with it when you're not on stream.
no, I want to do it on stream to support TFD. Damn it. No. Okay, I think you guys can tell, but I really love Marvel Rivals. It's a lot of fun to play. I've had more fun playing it than I have other competitive games. And if they're putting TFD stuff in Marvel Rivals, I need this. But I can't because my professional rules state that I cannot use mods for games. I call mods modules now because of this game. So, I am now very conflicted. The Boulder feels conflicted about this. You know, fun fact, I saw everybody complaining about the Invisible Woman's new skin in Marvel Rivals. They're like, oh my god, her ass is just hanging out. And I was like, hey bros, welcome to TFD, bro. This is called Twisted Worship, man. You ever seen this? I tell you, these people ain't never played no TFD, and they have not seen shit yet, all right? I tell you, once people actually finally get to real skins, yeah.
I mean, my only question is why does she not wear proper shoes? She has none.
Shoes are overrated. The Invisible Woman does not.
Sigma.
Does not need shoes. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she did not wear shoes for very obvious reasons. Fan projects. Okay, ladies and gents, I cannot say what I mean, but y'all know what I mean when I say fan projects. Okay. 34. Yes, that was a strange cough, wasn't it? Okay. Let's go back to boss testing.
Something that has
34 iterations of the letter. I know rules are meant to be broken, but no, I'm a very law-abiding person. I cannot do that. You can do that, but I cannot do that. I can't believe they put TFD in Marvel Rivals. That's so cool, though. Oh my god, I'm dying inside now. I need it, but I can't. Why'd you have to tell me this? You've opened the forbidden. Can you just give me a screenshot of it? I just want to see how it looks. I'm desperate enough to just want a screenshot of it. Just because I need to see how it looks.
There is Neo as Iron Fist.
That also makes sense, yeah. Farina would fit into Dead or Alive.
I did not think that they would do that for this as well.
Do what for what?
You know the UI elements in the it's like the when you reach certain progressions for using the character, like the agent and whatnot, agent, captain, sentry, all that.
Yeah.
I made NSFW elements for those.
Ah, okay, great. Yeah, those people are next level of weird. I don't know.
There is. There's the ultimate freedom.
Lol per crab. I'm glad that you were kicking Infernal Walker's butt. I have too many of his thingies. I need to go and claim them all tomorrow. Actually, how many do I have? First, I'm gonna do my boss test, and then later on, I'm gonna fill up on these vouchers.
Travis got over.
Okay, that I don't care about. Freaking rappers, I swear to God. No, one day. Okay, one day. You know what? You know what? Here we go. I'm gonna set a new goal.
No, sometimes I hate that I have to look through all these mods.
I'm sure you hate that you do. I love the way you hate me.
There is too many weird
Hope you're doing good, Jeremy. Come on, start my goal, YouTube. Start my damn goal. There we go. Yay! So today's goal is very simple. $5 super chat. I'm gonna do like a short freestyle on any topic you want. And I'll just practice. I just need some more rap practice. I'm never gonna kickstart my music career again if I don't start practicing. So, if y'all want to help me out, you can. It all goes to a good cause. And for those that thought I was kidding about buying cereal, well, only people in Discord can see it. And per crab, I'll send you a Discord invite next week. But yeah, just because you deserve it and you're awesome. But I actually did buy cereal. It was on sale today, and I went and bought my cereal, and I have cereal now, and I'm very happy with the cereal. I see it now. Ooh, lol.
Very interesting proportions.
I think they need this game to cross over with Marvel Rivals. I want to see Ultimate Sharon with her. Now, I don't know why, okay? I never usually talk about this, but Ultimate Sharon has a puppet body, yet they gave her proper proportions. I'm thinking to myself, why? She is literally a puppet, but they gave her, the Magisters gave her proper proportions, which is very interesting. Hey, Yahya. So, that means that the Magisters appreciate human form just as much as we do. Okay? So this is very interesting, right? Just think about that for a second, guys. Well, I can't say what I want to say. Just think about it for a second. Ultimate Sharon was given human proportions despite the fact that she is a puppet. You do realize that if you look at Sharon's lore, she has no physical, as in she's literally just a head and spine. It's like Sub-Zero pulled off an ultimate on her and, you know, just said, finish her, and she just got her spine ripped out. So, yes. It is very interesting what these Magisters have done, because don't forget, Ultimate Sharon's body, lore-wise, was constructed. Okay? Think about that for a second. It was constructed, which means a Magister specifically took the time, okay, to make her body a particular way. Because her entire body, not just her armor, okay, unlike Bunny and the rest, where it's their armor and their powers that were augmented by said armor, Ultimate Sharon, it's her entire body, because don't forget, she is just a head, practically. her entire physical torso. Well, she's a head, spine, organs, some of that. She actually lost most of her body, unfortunately. If you
The
look at her
Valdez
lore,
can't see me.
is it? No, we got to go to the original Sharon
The
lore. Sorry,
Valdez,
I'm finding a lot of
Sharon
funny,
the Valdez can't see me.
I'm sure you are.
funny things, not sus ones.
Oh my god, Fran has Psylocke. I can't believe they really made that shit. Nah, the best one that you showed me was the Space Marine as Captain America. That was dope.
I'm still standing.
Okay, yep. Yeah, Sharon, who awoke in the Albion operating room, could not believe her eyes. Her limbs were nowhere to be found, and she was writhing in agony. I'm not sure what she was writhing with because she had no limbs.
Ew.
With just a bloody torso. But here's the thing, okay? She's got a full body prosthetic, right?
The
So
Valdez.
originally, I thought that her torso would be, you know, would be normal. But if you look carefully, okay? Forgive me for this. Sorry, gonna have to rotate you there, Sharon, honey. But if you look carefully at her body, okay, you can see the lines that make up the like this little compartment here. Like they make up literally her body. So basically all she's got, in my personal opinion, is the organs inside her tummy, her spine, and her head. Like that's all she's left with. And if you, and this is actually like, the only thing that doesn't support this is the alternative skin here, where you can see that even the torso has these lines, therefore suggesting that even the torso is kind of mostly lost. I don't know, maybe they just had to make it like prosthetic in a way to fit her organs inside, but Sharon's lore is pretty brutal. So Sharon has very little body of which to speak. She lost a lot of her body, so that's why this is called the full body prosthetic. It is literally a full body prosthetic, but the Magisters apparently respect the female form enough to give her a proper human shaped proportions. So there is that. I mean, it's very interesting. I love the way they've done lore, you know. From Raiden from, what is it, Metal Gear? Solid Raiden? That's the guy,
yes.
right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's like that. I think he's the cyborg dude. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
never played that series, so okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is.
Okay. Yeah. So I wasn't that far off. Yes. So she's like that guy. Yeah. Essentially, yes, but less filled with rage. I think she's filled with calm.
Oh no, my pain inhibitors.
She's filled with calmness and also anger, but calm anger.
Playtime's over.
But now I tell you, Truffles, I need this game to cross over with Marvel Rivals so badly. I want a Psylocke skin on my Freyna. So that from now on, whenever I am in like just like doing stuff, I'll just be Psylocke. And she should only speak Japanese.
You'll finally be able to play Psylocke, think about it.
Yeah, sorry man, I ain't a diver like you. I'm a far better Iron Fist than I'm a Psylocke. I'll be real about that. I respect your skills in playing that lovely lady, but I do not have such skills.
Death is upon you.
I'm not a weapon to surpass the Metal Gear. She cuts through mission monsters like a hot knife through butter. Well, they are adding melee into this game. So, if they do, in Season 3, along with the so-called and much anticipated by all the Gooners jiggle physics, then what will happen is that you'll hear Chono Mayo Kurae or whatever.
Yeah, that's essentially out.
Yep. And then you just see Freynas flying around with a big knife trying to roleplay Psylocke. Yes, I want you to help me tell them personally. Do a collab with Marvel Rivals, okay? And then we'll put all the TFD skins in that game, and then we'll put all of their spicy skins in this game. And everybody will be satisfied.
Someone inverted the colors
Nice,
on
Rafi.
Jeff the Land Shark.
But why?
I don't know. Oh my god, is that Moon Knight saying the moon haunts you? He now says random bullshit go with this
Random
mod.
bullshit go, lol.
Random bullshit go!
I can't believe they're buffing his ult though. I am so annoyed by that.
Why?
I don't want Moon Knight to be stronger. Do you know how hard it is to heal the entire team against a good Moon Knight? It's very irritating.
And do you know how easy it is to still one-shot Moon Knight as Hawkeye?
Well, then you better show some of that, because I'll be healing your ass in the background.
Yeah, but that's assuming if the tanks actually can make space so that I can see the Moon Knight.
Yeah. And you're probably right, Triple R, because quite frankly, Marvel Rivals is NetEase. That is China. And we all know that that's not going to go well, so.
Oh, interesting. For some reason, the least endorses
She can still one-shot Swamp Walker, though.
an NSFW of Psylocke's Vengeance skin.
Well, of course.
No, but that's surprising though that it isn't like the top few.
Maybe
it's a
maybe some
default
people
skin.
have some like self-respect, I don't know, whatever. Or maybe some
I mean,
people just feel
actually-
her default a bit more. Not everybody loves the princess cut, you know? Although that is my favorite on the way.
I'm not looking at that when I play Psylocke.
Dude, nobody serious is looking at that because we're busy trying to rank up. Nobody cares about looking at that shit. The only people looking at that is in bronze.
What do you mean? I am looking respectfully.
Lol.
Appreciating proportions.
Sure, yeah,
Because-
pal.
Yes.
Sure, you are, pal.
Wait, where is that one that I found? Where is it? Where?
You should not be finding these things.
No. I saw something funny just now, and then I skipped over it because I was trying to find something that I knew was here. Oh, Iron Fist out, but Free Bird.
Iron Fist alt with Freebird.
Oh, I can change.
The only thing I would want from
Free Bird, yeah.
No. I want I want Sweet Home Alabama with Iron Fist
Oh,
alts.
that's worse.
I know, it'll just be funny. You just like he alts and you just hear and Luna Snow needs to be replaced with just All-Star. Hey now, you're an All-Star.
Here you go.
Or Symphony.
Or Requiem for a Dream.
Stealth state.
Oh, what character type? What a fool.
You keep that worry bit away from me.
Venom Jeff with tongue.
Ah, yes, you showed me that before. That gets pretty wild.
That's kind of cute though.
Only you would think that, pal.
Optimus Prime replaces Captain America.
Oh, I'm sure somebody would.
Autobots, roll out!
Can't believe they're buffing his ultimate too.
But they are nerfing something from him.
The
if I
healing,
remember.
yeah, the healing.
Which honestly, I don't mind. Like, it just allows me to kill him faster, technically. Punk Psylocke. Let me take a gander at this.
It's going good.
Like, freaking.
Just testing out this bossing build, just making sure it's smooth.
Yay, the hair's nice.
And my brother here is looking at Marvel Rivals mods for very sus reasons.
No, 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 no. I am finding funny mods.
Sure you are. I'm killing his reputation, one step at a time.
What do you mean? Oh, you know Animals by Maroon 5?
I know of it, but I don't know the song, sorry.
Okay, there's like one part where like they just howl like a wolf, and you can replace Wolverine's out sound with that.
LOL.
Ooh, Carnage. There's a Carnage mod for Venom.
Now you know what I want? I want them to replace Wolverine's howl with the thing that goes like do 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 do. You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. They just need to give him that. It'll be so much funnier.
Oh, I found the furry dragon thing you're talking about for the snow.
No, it's for Invisible Woman.
Oh, Invisible Woman. I don't see it yet, but
Yeah,
I
the new
see
skin,
it
yeah.
for the snow.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will make it.
Operation. Take good.
Hell.
He's like so low, man.
Elsa is doing us now. Caramel dance.
Oh lord. Of all things.
Shields are down.
Any Parker as doing us now.
Come on, just use a little love tap. There we go. Man, do the boss fights when you want to, man. You can't force yourself to do a boss fight. I'm just here to test my build, you know? Make sure that it's perfecto. Can't be having imperfection, you know? Imperfection, not good. We must have true perfection, and then later on we go Infernal Walker and touch things that we shouldn't touch, yeah? Why? Because this is the way of champions, okay? A champion would just touch the things that they're not supposed to touch, okay? And someone who is not a champion will not touch the things that they're not supposed to touch.
Oh my god. You know that one song that they use for like the Luna, no, the few songs that they use for Luna Snow Ultimate on like social media. There's the
On her social media, what?
no, on social media like YouTube and
Okay, yeah,
Insta,
sure.
whatnot. There's a few, and
I
then
am
there's one which is
analyzing the void
is it
paradox.
Spanish, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have the mod for it.
Lol.
Malas, I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. I don't learn Spanish. Malas decisiones.
They're gonna remove Inferno Walker, so what? They're gonna rotate into some other new Colossus. Interesting.
We-
But why would they do that? They're not gonna remove him next week, right? Surely not. Surely it'll be in season 3.
They don't have the K-pop song. What's it called again? I don't remember.
Lol. Well, if they remove him next week, that's gonna be sad. I haven't even published the guide for him.
They don't have the K-pop song mod for Luna Snow anymore.
Lol.
Unseen.
Makes sense to me.
Death is upon us.
I mean, there is All I Want for Christmas.
That's literally a mod that only you use. Satisfied with the damage.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state.
No, you'd be able to
Transferring
get it
suppressor
probably
immediately.
from whatever they replace the Abyss Walker with. Because there's probably always going to be an Abyssal Colossi. They may just rotate it. I just don't understand why they do that, though. It makes no sense to me. Like, they should just, honestly, keep Inferno Walker, keep multiple different Walkers, you know?
Wait, honestly, I am very curious. Why? How? Where did the K-pop song go?
Sued for copyright infringement.
Maybe it's. What's the song again? Crazy? Ah, yes, crazy. Yeah, it's gone already. Wow.
Hey, the one?
Yeah, the song was called Crazy. I just remembered.
Unseen. Take a good
Eh, pretty fun bosser. This will work. It's not the best, but it works. Okay, beating almost every single one of them. Let's keep going and see what happens. They will learn to fear Magneto's might. Yeah, Magneto. Boing, boing. Okay.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Cleared all of these and then just Glutone, and then of course we're skipping Deathwalker because this is not that kind of build. So, oh wait, but Glut I cannot. But Glut I can't. Ah well, I better just test it anyway. I mean I'm gonna die, but I'll just test it anyway. Because I'm pretty sure for Glut I cannot shoot. So I better check double. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I'll chill on it.
You won't find me. This is
Yep,
the end.
I figured this would be the case.
Initiating step operation. Done, every one of you.
Which makes a hell of a lot of sense to me.
This is the end.
The fact that you can still deal like somewhat respectable damage to him is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
Your end will be instant.
I mean, I do know that they made it so he won't go into frenzy that often. Damn, okay. Who knew?
Unseen. Activating stealth. Shields are down. Take a good entering stealth state. Activating stealth.
This is actually quite ridiculous and it amuses me
You
greatly.
won't find me.
was in no way expecting this.
Your end will be instant.
A whole bunch of parts when you start a boss fight? Not sure about that, pal. I haven't seen that, so I'm unsure what you're talking about.
Oh my god, I can't bend my hand. Ugh, too much gym.
Unseen.
I refuse death! Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh no! I actually killed it. That's funny.
Oh no.
That was super inefficient, but that was funny. Infernal Devourer sounds good. Sounds delicious. I just hope he isn't a punching bag like the normal Devourer. That's gonna be sad. Can you imagine that shenanigans? Little punching bag Devourer. They call it the Defiler. Cool! I feel so awesome hearing that. In fact, I feel so awesome that I'm gonna go cry on Infernal Walker right now. Tremble before Bast. Time for my litany of hate. Oh yeah, baby.
Have you completed preparations?
Void intercept battle.
Wait.
Heiri, Sororan startle.
Oh. My magic in her out state can't like press the melee button. You can only left click. Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh yes, finally.
What'd you do?
I can no as for what the Marvel Rivals, I can finally have match highlights
A perfect target.
in my
Charging
recording, my what clipping software thing. Yes.
Aiming at target.
Oh no. I had a feeling he was gonna do some shenanigans, and he did. See, the only downside to this is that I have to run around.
You're down.
Unlucky! Damn. I hate that. It could be your doggo dismantling parts. The one. So I think what you're actually seeing is your doggo, if it has auto dismantle on, I believe he's dismantling some parts for you. That's why, like, because some of the stuff that you get in the previous fight is obviously not going to meet your filter conditions. So I believe that that is what you're seeing at the start of the fight.
This is Haley.
When you see all those parts come up,
Resistance here is
that's what
strong.
he's doing. It's your doggo dismantling for you.
Perfect target.
So I think you won't see it in like Infernal Walker because Infernal Walker doesn't have any parts to dismantle. So yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it again. But I'm pretty sure it's the doggo dismantling. That's what you're actually seeing. Hello, Saifudin.
I'll finish the job no matter what. Selecting objective. You're going to be a little chilly.
Let's go. Risky maneuver, people. I am the brave.
Gently does it. Objective confirmed.
I am brave.
Shield at 0%.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out again. I didn't see it, but it was because I was on another screen. Trying to do some stuff in the background. Okay, I'll double check, but I don't think you're actually getting anything. But I'll double check. It could be a minor bug. No parts. You only get ammo, but that's normal. Obviously, there's no parts actually coming up on the right-hand side, so... Unless you're mistaking ammo for parts, which I don't think you should, but...
Stand back. Setting objective.
My bravery will not be rewarded. Oh, it was rewarded. Praise be. Bye, Infernal Man. Safely regenerate my MP. Whoop. Whoop-de-doo-doo-doo.
It's up to me. Aiming at target.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Aha. But my death was not in vain. For I... Oh my god. Okay. That was a terrible, terrible spot.
Over limit freeze. Shield down.
Haha! Go, Doggerino. Fetch me all those parts.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's the doggo dismantling stuff, like Triple R said, the one. We already figured it out. It's the dog dismantling stuff, that's all.
Feel a little chilly. Shield at 0%.
Very unlucky with the crits there.
A perfect target. Objective confirmed. Need to recharge my shields.
My death will never be in vain. Hey, my character's invisible. Check this out, guys. My character is totally invisible. You are watching the Invisible Woman. Oh, now she's back.
Shield down.
Oh, that was funny. My character was invisible. And this Haley build, it was supposed to be Sunday. I'll see if I can make it for Sunday. Because I definitely can't do anything on Saturday. But who knows? Sharon can literally go invisible though, so there's a difference there.
Gently does it.
Wait.
One shot, one kill. Selecting objective. Shield down.
Damn. Ultra brave mode. Unlucky on the crits there, but that was pretty funny.
Objective confirmed.
Ooh.
Shield.
Last one. I love hearing that sound.
Shield at 0%. Over limit please.
Don't you dare. It's my time to shine. That one almost ended in failure, but it's okay. I still win. People can be on the vertical or people can be on the horizontal. It don't matter to me. I am relaxed.
It's up to me. Stand back. Setting objective.
Yeah,
Aiming at target. Recharging the shield. Shield down.
Rolling won't get you out of the way of those, but that's okay.
Stay calm. Selecting objective.
That's why we gotta grapple. Acquire target and start blasting. Brave! Ah. Just a little bit left over. it's not about better than, my friend. Remember that. This is the lesson I always try and teach you guys. There's no such thing as one thing is always better than everything else. No. The perforator is used here specifically to get more shots, especially beneficial when you're going solo. But it doesn't mean that it's better than the piercing light. If you actually want to use other stuff, like if you actually want to kill other stuff, the piercing light is better. You gotta understand that every single time I do something, it's not because, oh, this is the best way, this is the better thing than the other thing. No, 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 no. Get that thinking out of your head. Don't ever ask me that question. You ever ask me that question, I'll personally murder you and your family. Okay? Take that thinking out of your head. Because that is the wrong way to play this game, and that's the wrong way to think. It's just like people in Marvel Rivals who say shit like, oh yeah, no, this healer's the best, most meta healer. Yeah, but what if you're better with something else? What if you could outdo everybody else on your other character? Like, nobody considered the Hulk a good hero until that one former esports pro played the Hulk and had an 80% win rate. Now everybody thinks that they can be the Hulk. You see, the thing is, like, kind of like with games like that, even with this particular game, you got to understand that there's always more than one way to do stuff. And there are certain solutions to problems whereby you can use something that you have or use a particular tool. Will it be useful outside of that? Probably not. But there are certain unique characteristics. Like, for example, abyssal bosses, their unique characteristic is that they don't go into frenzy. So here we use the perforator with the payout method, okay, in order to get more shots out, because we know that no matter what we do, they're never going to go into frenzy, right? So that is something that I hope people will understand and pick up. Don't have the mentality of, is this gun better than the piercing light? Is that why you're using it? No. Right tool for the right job. Okay? Everything in your toolbox is a tool. You've got a lot of tools. Alright? But not all of them are suitable for the job at hand. So be sure to only use the most appropriate tool for the job that you want to do. Alright? Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. Have what?
It reminds me of Imani from Paladins.
Yes, true.
You don't see any other people playing.
That's true. You were kind of the only one that was using her well. I do recall that. But yeah, remember guys, the one thing I don't want you guys to ever be limited by is the thought of, oh, this is the best. Oh, Asian robot uses this, therefore I must use this, and I'll use it in everything. No, 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 no. Right tool for the right job, pals, okay? I promise you. If you have that mentality, nothing will go wrong. If you use the appropriate solution for the appropriate problem, then the problem will cease to exist. Well, it's more than just that, but I literally explained the whole thing for you. Of course, Ray, it's on my channel. You cannot find my Freyna build here. Do you know, there's the entire playlist, but do you know how to search a channel? When you go to my channel, now please make sure you're using a PC or a laptop. If you're trying to find it on the phone, it's a lot harder, but even if you just type in RealAsianRobot into the search bar on YouTube, okay? You just type in RealAsianRobot, okay? I'm gonna turn into that mom because I think you need to see this. This should be it. Okay. Okay, this is YouTube, right? If you want to search a channel, you can search Freyna right here. You see his search bar? This is how you're supposed to properly use YouTube. You search for Freyna, bossing build, okay, and then the farming build is here, endgame farming build. It ranks based on popularity, but if you want to, you can also type in RealAsianRobot Freyna build. Okay, and then when you go there, ta-da! The first two results are my build videos. So I'll copy it into chat, but I hope that this helps you understand this is how you're supposed to search YouTube, alright? If you say, I can't find it on my channel, then I'll ask you, do you know how to search YouTube? Then I'll have to give you a tutorial like this, okay? So ladies and gents, please remember that this is how you're supposed to search YouTube, okay? You should be able to search it in this manner. If you do not know how to search it in this manner, I will worry about you. Okie dokie. Oh, my vertical stream is hella behind and I'm not sure why. That's so strange. I'm watching my vertical stream live, but oh, my vertical stream doesn't display the thing, so it is actually showing the correct thing. But yeah, okay. For a second I thought, why isn't my vertical stream showing the YouTube window? Yeah. No, it will not be this week. It'll actually be next week. I have to reschedule it. The big dinner that Lawbreaker sponsored, I mean, it is unhealthy fast food as per normal, but the big one will be next week, okay? It'll be a super unhealthy dinner. But yes, I cannot do it this week because I've got something to do on Saturday. And that's why you also won't see a Saturday morning stream, because I'll have to go out. Gotta take care of some business. Okay, now that I have taught everybody how to search YouTube, let's Tim carry on. So after that little tutorial, I hope that everybody here knows how to properly search a YouTube channel. Okay, I don't want to hear that you guys can't find my videos, because every single video that you need is all here. Okay, good.
Right, I'm going to go sleep now.
Okay, rest well, buddy.
Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
Stand back. Aiming at target.
No. Well, that was to be expected.
Objective confirmed.
I knew it would do that.
One shot, one kill.
That is ridiculous. Unfortunately, didn't get lucky with the crits there. Okay, last life. And after reviving, he'll always spam the rockets at you. So... oh no. Oh no. That's a fail. Unfortunately, got triple rocket spammed. I was hoping he would shoot, but that's a shame. We already did the one. We did it quite a while back, but thank you.
I'll finish the job no matter what. A perfect target.
Unfortunately, that was very unlucky with crits. Yo, not even hitting a single crit right now. Oh, is it because my other skill went off? Oh, that makes so much sense. I must have accidentally hit the button. Whoops. Oh, no choice.
But it's not great either.
That's okay. Ah, that's a shame. I could have wasted him right there.
Shield at 0%.
There we are. Hey, Jonathan. Still had one left in the chamber. I don't know either. I'll let you know when once the content is out. Because I did not watch the live stream, and like I said, for most things, right, don't ask early. When the content comes out, I will explain it to you immediately on the stream after the content comes out. So be patient and wait till then. It is better not to assume anything in the past or stuff like that. Don't do that. That is the wrong way to do anything, okay? Because what you should focus on is what is in the game now, not what is in the game coming in next week, 2 seasons later, 3 weeks later. All right? So don't do that. What you need to worry about is, do you have tickets to spend in ETA 0 tomorrow? Because if you're going to spend them now.
You're going to
And as for other rewards and things like that, don't worry about it.
shield down. It's not bad, but it's not great either.
I'm glad you're hyped, but as you know, we have our policies. We do not do things and hype things early, because what if it doesn't come out in the way that you plan? Or what if it's different to what you imagined?
Need to recharge my shield.
They did. The thing about that is that aren't they doing that in season 3? As far as I recall, that was always the plan. I don't believe it was supposed to be now. Maybe they pushed it forward. You never know. If they did, that's good. But I will say that it should be only coming in season 3. At least to the last of my knowledge.
Selecting objective. Aiming at target. Shield at 0%. Stand by. I need to get through this.
Guess they pushed it forward then. That'll be interesting. I mean, either way, to me, that's a good thing. Anything that adds more is good. But if that's the case, then they also better start preparing things very, very well, because quite frankly, there is almost zero hype this particular season. And the player base has dwindled to, like I mentioned this morning, it has dwindled to the smallest and lowest possible number that I've already seen. And that's fine, because what you're looking at is effectively the core player base of this game. And I'm satisfied with that. I'm sure it'll grow. But it's also disappointing that the core player base is so small. Why is the core player base so small? A game like this should have a core player base, in my personal opinion, of double. But it seems that it's not the case yet.
Recharge my shield.
And as much as people may not believe me, I think a lot of it is still to do with the fact that there's no real regulation on the creators. A lot of creators are allowed to do whatever they want, regardless of whether or not it benefits the game, and I feel that that is a big problem. Because a lot of people create content that they don't realize how badly it frustrates people. And when people are frustrated, they don't play. I've learned that lesson from a lot of different games, so I don't know. I hope that with more content, the devs can turn things around. I do have faith in them, but I am still,
Not great either.
you know, gonna be cautiously optimistic, I would say. So if they're pushing stuff forward, good. I hope it's a sign that season 3 will be even bigger and better, because that's realistically what they need. However, I am also, and this one I'll always be honest about, I'm also very disappointed that they're rotating certain content, because they should never be doing that, and they should never have done that in the first place. Why is there a need, if you ask me, why is there a need, in my personal opinion, to do stuff like, oh, I want to remove the Infernal Walker and add in the Defiler. Why? Why can't we have both? Similarly, I've heard that the infiltration operations, the hard mode infiltration operations, they're on rotation. When is the rotation? How often is the rotation? Because what, are you giving them to me on a monthly basis? I don't want that. I want my hard mode stuff to be available on demand whenever I want it, so I can play it whenever I want. Why is content like that on rotation? There is no need for it to be on rotation. Because some people are gonna like content A, some people are gonna like content B, and then when you don't have both available, players are gonna be like, what the hell? You know, I want to play content A, I want to play content B. So, I don't know. It makes very little sense to me. So whatever their reasoning is, I hope they have a good financial reason for doing things in this weird way. Because that I will never agree with.
Objective confirmed.
And as I also mentioned this morning, those nonsensical conversations about leaderboards, like I hope we don't see that shit here, because that's just going to increase toxicity and cause problems. Everybody's going to be going for that record. Oh no, here's my record. But that doesn't push people toward building smart. It pushes people toward building cheese. No! Unlucky on that one. I always hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So we shall see. We shall see. And guys, do me a favor. If you guys would like to actually see all content available, kind of like me, please mention it to the devs. The more people that bring up this topic, the more people that ask them why and question their decisions, the more likely they are to change it. Ask them why. Ask them why they want to do rotational content instead of having everything available at once. Makes no sense. For the reactors, okay, fair enough. That has a very specific purpose. Sometimes getting people to try different areas or revisit missions, sure. I can see the value in that, okay. You want to do things that way, I'm not going to make any bones about it. But for the other stuff in the game, why is it rotational? There's no reason for it to be. Aw. Damn, that shot up. No. Last death count. But the problem is, he will be up long before I am finished. Waiting for the familiar missile sound.
Aiming at target.
Oh, he made the mistake. How many more to go? Oh, I'm almost done. Cool. I'm just gonna get my 600 and off I go.
Stay calm.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Stand back. Over limit. Shield at 0%. Need to
What do you mean I finally said it? I've been saying it since this morning. Somebody in chat, I think it was Steven, mentioned the whole leaderboard thing. I said, why would anyone do that? I've been against leaderboards since day one, dude. And that's why I'm glad this game didn't have them, because there's no point in having them for PvE content. I've said this to multiple people, and I will always say it. You want to be on a leaderboard? Okay, first of all, you prove to me that you can get top 500 in Marble Rivals. If you cannot, then, you know, you're not worthy of a leaderboard. Oh, dear. There's no crashing on PC, dude. Consoles, that one I cannot help with because I don't have a console, but there's no crashing on PC. I very rarely, if ever, crash. Because crashes are 95% of the time on the user end. It's because they're whatever system they're running, and I hate saying it, but whatever system they're running usually cannot handle the settings that they're trying to put onto it. So a lot of the time it's because players have incorrect settings, or, you know, they've added in things they shouldn't add in. Yeah. No! Unlucky. But yeah, there should be no crashes on PC. If you've done your settings correctly and you've properly optimized your settings, then you should have 0 crashes. And I don't have any crashes at all. I crash like once maybe every few weeks or so. If ever. But ever since I optimized my settings, no problems. Regardless of how they implemented Mr. Matthias, I think leaderboards are a bad thing. I will hope to be pleasantly surprised, but I've never seen leaderboards work out well in any game, ever. And also, don't forget, here's the other thing. Leaderboards will be used by extremely bad builders and YouTubers to justify terrible builds. I've seen this before in other games. That's why I'm against leaderboards. Because tell you what if let me use this as an example, okay? Let me use this as an example right now. What if during a mission, right, some YouTuber tells you, "Oh man, you know, this build got me #1 on the leaderboard. I'm currently #1 on the leaderboard. Therefore, this must be the best build in the game." So then you try the build, and then somebody who doesn't know better says, "Oh, this is the #1 player in the game. If I use this build, surely I will be good too," right? But what they don't realize is that the #1 player could have a particular skill or a particular understanding of the mechanics that allows them to maybe evade attacks well. It's kind of like those people in Monster Hunter who use like perfected builds that literally are like designed for themselves only to use. Like they do those speed runs on the top monsters in the game. I've seen it dozens and dozens of times. What if that's the case and it actually turns people off the game? Because there's another game that died specifically because of that. Leaderboards have always been absolutely negative for every game, because what it doesn't tell you, it doesn't teach you anything. It just says this guy's #1, and the YouTubers are going to go for that #1 position. And I know how they do it because they've shown me how they do it before in other games. And I'm talking about other games strictly. I'll say it again. What's going to happen is that some asshole is going to record 72 hours worth of video content. And yeah, these dudes will literally stay up 72 hours in a row playing the game until they know that, okay, if I'm at this particular distance, like for example, if I'm exactly 20 meters from Infernal Walker, he's going to do this particular attack at this time with a particular chance. So like maybe 33% chance that he does this attack. So if you do this one attack with 33% chance of occurring, that means that I can use this series of attacks to knock him down, and therefore I can clear him in X number of times. And this is the build that I'm going to use to do it. Like, this does not help the average player. This makes the game worse for the average player. This is why in that other game, again, I'm not going to mention which game it is, but in that other game, I became the #1 builder in that game, and people watched my content for 2 years after I left the game because I was still the #1. I was that one guy that said, "No, this is stupid. I'm not going to build a build that only one person can use, or that's going to take 72 hours of effort. People don't have that kind of free time. People got 2-3 hours of free time per day to game, and I'm going to give them builds that work, and I'm going to still carry on doing that. But leaderboards make it so much harder, because I'm telling you, the stupid people, the sheeple, you know what they're going to do? They're going to come to our channel, our community, our home that we've built, and you know what they're going to say? Oh, you guys are still using RealAsianRobot builds? No, I follow the #1 guy, man. I'm gonna follow the #1 player, you know, he said this build works, why would I use a robot build? And then they're gonna go into normal runs with you guys, die, and be like, res please, oh, why didn't you res me? How come you guys suck? You don't follow the #1? This is a problem in every game, you know? It's not exclusive to PvP games. Already, you can see it in Marvel Rivals, right? And I'll use, because obviously I play Marvel Rivals, you guys have seen me play that. I've seen people try to copy #1 players. Like, just because the #1 player uses the Hulk doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Just because the #1 player plays Psylocke or Hawkeye doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Like, for me, I love Cloak and Dagger. I love Luna Snow. But you know who I heal the best with? Rocket Raccoon. Because I actually realized how good Rocket is. I realize how strong he is and how solid he is when it comes to ranking. I solo ranked up an entire rank yesterday, and I lost, sure, I lost like 1 match, but that's because the team was like horrifying. But for the most part, I was winning. And once you realize that, you realize, hey, maybe I don't have to do what the #1 does. Maybe I can do things my own way. And that's why leaderboards are not only toxic, but they encourage bad thoughts. They encourage negative behavior. So why they want to implement it, I don't know. I don't know whose advice they're taking, but leaderboards are literally the worst possible idea for games like this, and I'm strictly against them. I will participate to the best of my abilities, and I will try and show you what can be done with a reasonable amount of effort. But ultimately, PvE games don't need leaderboards because it's PvE. You're supposed to be encouraging player versus environment. You're supposed to be encouraging teamwork. Leaderboards do not encourage teamwork. Leaderboards literally discourage teamwork because #1, leaderboards are going to be divided into solo and teams. And in teams, people are going to expect it to be like play sweaty as if this is an esport to get the top timings on the leaderboard. Why would you force people to do that? This is a player versus environment game. I'm here to have fun with friends, or I'm just here to have fun with my chat. Like, it makes zero sense to me because to me, that introduces a sweat element. If I want to sweat, I will go and play Marvel Rivals. I will play a PvP game where my winnings actually matter, where my wins show that I am genuinely superior in terms of skill to another player, you know, and that I can win more matches than I lose. You have 2 graphics cards, Mo? I just have a 3080. I never crash. So what I would suggest is go to your graphics, right? This is for Mo. What you do is you set your graphics here under custom to the lowest possible. Make sure ray tracing is off. And choose between either AMD or DLSS. I prefer AMD. Okay, I'm actually using the highest version, native AA, for the amazing graphics. Limit your frame rates to 120. You don't need more than that on this game. No frame generation, none of that stupidity, no VSync. Make sure you have low latency on, obviously. Okay, all this stuff off. Then under the advanced settings, you tweak in accordance with what you need. Now textures, I'm literally using cinematic. All right, that's how detailed I'm going. But the rest I adjust based on what looks good. And that's how I make my game look good. You go setting by setting until your game looks perfect in your eyes. And then from there, you know, you move forward. Thing is, right, you have to start at the bottom settings. You start with everything on low. All right, then you slowly move up. That's how I tweak my settings. You can't just copy my settings as well because it won't work for you. Yeah, the weapon core system I did hear about, so I'll look forward to that. And I'm okay with that kind of thing. So new weapons, new systems, that's all okay. People are dumb, higher up. People are dumb. That's all. And if people are saying, please fix crashes, then the problem is that a lot of people don't know how to optimize their own game. Any professional will teach you, and I've taught this to so many people. Set your graphics to the lowest first. Start on the lowest, okay? Then start increasing stage by stage. See where you start to get crashes, where you start to get lags. Your first 2 days in game is literally just playing with settings. Then once you reach the highest possible settings, you will have a very good looking game. Like so. With no crashes. If you start crashing, then, and if you tweak one setting at a time, you'll be able to see which one is causing the crashes, and then you slowly adjust.
The space-time fabric of
That's
the
how it
void
works.
is extremely
And like I said,
illogical.
pretty much everyone does this. So as long as you know how to do this, you will be fine. But yeah, I will wait to pass judgment on the leaderboard system. I think it will, oops, sorry, wrong one. I think it'll be an interesting one, but yeah. We will see. I don't have a lot of confidence in leaderboard systems. You guys have heard what I have to say. I've said my piece. Now it's up to the devs to implement it the way they want, and we'll see how it goes. Because without doubt or without any doubt in my mind, I think that it's just not going to work well. Okay. I'm more or less done. Now I need to go and start working on stuff. Clear out the defense fortress. I'll try that. Okay. Preset. U. Swap over. High voltage farming. Let's go. Anyway, the only people who would be calling for a bunny nerf are trolls anyway. I think unfortunately this game, because the devs don't moderate their live stream chat, I feel that this game just has a huge troll problem. Which it shouldn't be having, but they seem to leave their population wild. And I think sometimes, okay, maybe it's because their player numbers aren't as high as they expected, which is understandable. But I genuinely think that the devs are a little bit scared sometimes to take harsh action. Like for me, I don't care about my viewer numbers. I could have 40 people watching me and I'd still be streaming, you know? The thing is that I will always stand for my principles, but I think that not everybody has the same conviction. Maybe because they want to look like their game is like popping 24/7, I don't know. But I do hope that they will moderate their chats a bit, and also they should learn to remove trolls. I remember one guy in the last dev livestream, and it sickened me. He was allowed to say racist things about Keelan. He was allowed to use racist slurs, and there was no moderation in chat. I tried to have fun with the devs, but that also really put me off the live stream, so I don't know. I don't really want to be there. For me, until they get some moderation in to handle it, I'm just gonna chill, do my thing, relax, and have a good time, and wait for the actual updates. I just realized I forgot to check my storage. I should have, huh? Let's go back and check the storage first. I mean, yeah, the last dev live stream, somebody was allowed to say that, so I hope they get moderators in future. Moderators are very, very useful. Okay, let's take a look at this. None of these are actually helpful. I don't know why they have Colossus stats on them. Well, them's the brakes. Does anyone know if there are non-attribute reactor farms other than the listed weekly ones? I'm just curious if there are any non-attribute farms that are good this week for Dimension. Oh, there is Mirage Stone, I guess. Could go there. This is just eliminate. Let's go touch the eliminate one. Oh, they did? Good. Well, that's an improvement then, Matthias. I'm happy to hear that. The last time was wild. If they moderate now, good. It's okay, Rafi. I'm gonna try this. I didn't see Mirage Stone earlier, but this should work. Well, yeah, I mean, there were a lot of people watching, dude. And a lot of people do tune in. I think it's like, what, 3,000-4,000? So, makes sense to me. It's very difficult to moderate even with stuff like that. This mission is okay. I wish it could be better, but this will do. More than last time. That's good. Well, to me, that's a positive thing. Hopefully they can keep it up. I want to see more of their people. I want to see more people watching the streams and actually enjoying the game. So that's a dream. the lightning lord. Lord of the lightning. Okay, again. Now that I'm satisfied with the boss testing, let's keep going.
My shields.
Come on, come on.
Why, you little.
Some random challenge completed. Nice. You go ahead and enjoy the one. I'll take donations though. You want to donate for my McDonald's? Sure, pal. But yeah, no, enjoy your lunch, pal. My unhealthy eating will be next week. So there's no dinner stream this week. It'll be next week that I roll the dinner stream. I'm looking forward to all the other content that they're going to implement though. So like that, I'm down for. I'm looking forward to it. The only thing I'm iffy on is leaderboards, but we'll see. And regardless of when they come in February, hopefully they have enough time to think about the decision. I don't want it to be, you know, post-New Year bliss feeling that, sure, everybody's going to get along more, you know? Like they just come off the holiday season, they're recharged, they're happy. They feel like everyone's going to love each other. You better start worrying.
Super chat received.
Yeah, there you go. Now, since we got a goal in chat, anytime I get $5, I will do a freestyle rap. What you want me to rap about, the one? Give me a topic. I'm gonna practice some of my music today. Now, I could also be utterly crap, but hit me with a topic. Hit me with a topic. It can be anything, FYI. I'm gonna do some short little rap practices from now on. Whenever I get little donos. This is my new way of spending my fun times. Whatever I want to. Okay. Now, first, I'm also going to choose some random rap beat that I've never heard before, so this will either go really well or really, really badly. Let's find out, shall we? And we'll start the goal again, just in case. Okay, restart the goal. Let me go find a nice beat. Let's see what this guy's got. I usually trust this guy's work. Could be anything. Okay, let's try this.
It's running circles in my head, and I'm breathing slowly, only just to keep from falling. VD.
When does the drop start? This one's hella long. Okay, maybe this is not the one for us because there was literally no drop. All right, let's try this one.
VD.
All right, maybe I can use this to run something about leaderboards. I just want to run something about leaderboards. I just want to run something about leaderboards. I don't think this game needs any leaderboards because the last time we had one, it ended up toxic. I'm not talking like Freyna. That was not what it was. Instead, we had those puddles coming up because everybody thought they were the best, and people were talking all about how to get that 10-second kill. Then you realize some guy is hacking till he's filled, and that's when things got toxic, and that is when I left. So I hope that will not happen because I just wanna get it off my chest. Every single time those boards come up, it's not the best. Every single time those boards come up, it's not the best. Shout out to the one who made sure I could freestyle and get my lunch. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Never heard that beat before, but that was actually all right. Thank you, the one. But anyway, I hope you guys understand how I feel about leaderboards, okay? No to leaderboards. Okay, back to farming. But thank you very much for your super chat. Nah, I don't have bars. I will have bars one day, but I'm gonna need more practice. Someday, Infomix. Someday. But not today. I can admit to not even being anywhere close to the top 100,000. Maybe I will put myself at like top 500,000. At least for freestyle, but slowly I'll get there. Did I go into this without actually hitting the mission? I was wondering why nothing was spawning. Whoops. I keep forgetting that the mission spawn is all the way back here. There we go. But yes, fingers crossed, my friends. I will stay excited for the new Descendant, the new Colossus, and all the new stuff. But we shall wait and see. No sense in worrying till it's here, right? And I believe Per Crab mentioned it's coming in the February update. So yes. I will pass my judgment in the month of February. Wait, sorry, I forgot to adjust the sounds. That might have been a bit too loud. There we go. There should be better balance now. Because I always forget the game is loud, but the beats need to be louder when I actually do stuff. Well, I couldn't rap or do anything in Australia when I had that long cough, which never got better until I came back to Singapore, so now's as good a time as any to practice, right? And the best way to practice, old school style. Doesn't matter if you've heard the beat before. Doesn't matter what the beat is. Toss it on and just go. Only way you're gonna get better, right? What makes her spin after the grapple? Have you checked my YouTube shorts? This is it's a melee technique. Basically, you melee toward the end of the grapple, but make sure you check my YouTube video, my YouTube shorts. It explains everything. If you don't want to miss little technique videos and things like that, always check my YouTube shorts, because I don't just post long videos. Sometimes the short technique YouTube shorts, okay? And I explain it in YouTube shorts. So please, please make sure you always tune into YouTube shorts as well, okay? It's in there, so have fun. And remember, there's lots of useful videos in there as well. So you want to get the info, make sure you're mixing it. Don't just be watching the long videos. Long videos are great, but that's usually when there's a big concept to explain or a build to explain. It's way better to also tune into the shorts, because the shorts have all the rest. Or as I like to say, because I'm a Harry Potter nerd, but all the shorts have Arresto Momentum. Furcraft always be putting up that playlist. Thanks, ma'am. But yes, if you don't want to miss information, do check that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Blair. Like, I'm almost 95% certain already, because they haven't done a male descendant yet, and I know they need to do one. So I hope that they give him the most badass looking armor in history. Because we all know that people are gonna be decked out in that. That double jump will forever be useful. How you doing, Sword Mo? Hope you're doing good today. Now, come on. Drop me the reactor I want. Give it to me! Not this one, this is the wrong reactor. Ah, there we go. Materialize phase, that's it. The chill tech reactor is a natural drop here, but still, how dare they? Let's go take a moment to see if any of these reactors are good for what I need. No, you're good. In fact, you might actually do. You are the one that I want. This will do well enough. Now, I'd prefer it with Dimension, but this is a good start. What else I got? These two are Colossus and skill effect range. And this one is literally exactly the same. Attack rifle, submachine gun. Yeah, that one's getting deleted. This other one is skill duration up. Okay, that was the previous one we had, sorry. Skill cost and singular skill power boost. We do not need you, pal. Tech, skill, critical hit damage. This one does have a nice dimension boost, but I would still prefer the duration. I'll go a little longer, but this is fine for now. Do any of them have hand cannon? You will be spared. You will be spared from the pyre. Scout rifle, you too shall be spared from the pyre. Okay, the rest shall not be spared. Alright, onward we go. Let's try and get something more ideal than what we already have. Wheezing. This one is, it is dimension. Okay, good. I mean, it's almost a perfect roll, so I'm satisfied with that. Actually, should I even bother farming more? You know what? No. I'm actually just going to go back and work with that. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going back. I'm going to work on that. Because I've been wanting to work on Valby's farming build for a while. So it makes sense to do this. Yeah, that'll be the case because right now I'm using Caster Labs because we have both the vertical and horizontal. And also there'll be a delay from YouTube itself. So if you're watching the stream live, like I can actually see your chat. As soon as it appears in Caster Labs, it appears here. But there will be some delay between when you actually write it in the YouTube chat and when it actually appears on screen. This is because, like I said, there's a double delay. First delay is to Caster Labs, and the second delay is to actually for you guys to see it. So it depends on how much of a lag your stream has between when I'm streaming it, because if I were to look right now, I believe that my live is like just a few... If I go directly to the live... play it from there. Yeah, I'm just now seeing it on stream, so this is about like a minute delay roughly. So yeah, you'll probably have that. Again, this cannot be helped because if I stream in both vertical and horizontal, then this minute delay will be forever. But it's okay. It's better than not seeing it at least. I could also go ultra low latency mode, but yeah, that one's not so good. Okay, now let us begin the work. It depends, like I said, it depends on the individual person and their internet connection. So some people will have more delay than others. It really depends because YouTube receiving my data, there will be some lag, but usually the lag is like for YouTube to receive my data is about 10 seconds roughly. So anything below 10 seconds is pretty darn good. But the standard average for most streams is 10 seconds unless you're using ultra low latency. So in that case, you know, you're good. But if there's more delay today, it could also be due to weather conditions. You never know. We don't know which server we're going through. I heard that there are also wildfires. Did I hear that right? I think there are wildfires or something like that. So if there are wildfires, then that could also be a reason. Me? Well, I hope I am. I better be. Because if I'm not, then I'm going to cry. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just throwing out random explanations. That could be the case. Okay, now let's begin this with a little bit of fun. First, I'm going to enhance this. Now I'm wearing it, but it should work on a 3 enhancement before I go any further. I'm not going to go for 4. But we are going to implant some stuff. So first and foremost, we need to implant you. Oh, wrong one. We're going to implant you with you. And then, of course, we'll do it the same, but with the scout rifle. There we are. And we're done. Okay. First stage completed. Now, shall I spend another 10 million gold? I think it's time to spend another 10 million gold. Wait, can I spend another 10 million gold? I may not have enough components, actually. I think I don't. Oh, no, I do not. Darn. I could make 100 with these. I'll take it. The other ones, oh, they're taking 4 hours to complete. Okay, that's cool. Because I do need more precise ion accelerators anyway. So that's going to be a thing. And then, time to go battle pass, acquire bonus coins, bonus shop. Give me all, everything you got, pal. I want them all. Every single one. And now, I believe it's time to start the work. It's time to begin the original work. So, give me a second. Screen may have to go dark for a little bit. But I promise you, it will not take too long. It will only take some time. This is fine, I guess. Right, okay. Let's get started with this. Farming. Okay, this is the good start. These components are also set. And then we will need I'll try with this first. We can work without it afterward. Okie dokie day. Yes. That's a good start. Then we will probably also want that should work. Then after that, we will want you and you. Thing is, do we need the second one? That is the question. I actually don't believe we do. We may not actually require that, which would make a lot of sense to me. And that saves me some trouble there. So can I use something like this? Which also makes more sense to me. That does allow for some interesting play with this. in place of you. And if these are the basics, then I'll hold off on this one first. Let's see how it feels without that. And then I will try with, because this is more than sufficient as it is. You, and then okay. Then last but not least would be but I don't have that one, do I? Do I have any of the others? Ah, damn. DR equals disaster recovery. I see. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. I'm gonna have to rejig this. Oh, does that mean that I have to also... Yep, I just might have to spend more catalysts. But she's not ready yet to spend those catalysts. Grr. Okay, no worries, no matters. I understand what I need. Go with this. That gives me plenty here to work on. And then you might be the better choice. And then you. There. Voila. This works temporarily. And the only thing I'll have to see is my overall survival, but this will be a good start. Okay, ladies and gents, screen is back. Let's go put this to work, shall we? This will either go well or horrifyingly. Let's try. I will start with the Forgottens. Good place to start as any. Privyet, operation. Let's go. Okie dokie day. Sorry, got another scam email. You guys are gonna have some fun with this. I'll post it up on my Twitter and my YouTube. Whee! Okay, let's begin the work. Geronimo! thought somebody said Valby could jump. She can't jump. Oh, on the 16th? Okay. So it's not yet. Hashtag sad. And here I was hoping she'd be able to jump right now.
It hurts so much.
It would certainly make my life a lot less miserable. That's for sure. Whee! Oh no. Okay, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Okay. Totally intentional, you know. I was testing you guys' eyesight. Yeah. I was just testing your eyesight, you know. Can I teleport all the way over there? Yes, I can. Ta-da!
So annoying.
Come into my circle.
This one's for you.
Always amuses me. You know, I wish she wouldn't be able to be knocked out of her water form. Like, that makes literally no sense.
So
I am literally a liquid. What are you gonna knock me with? What are you gonna knock me out of my liquid form with? Like, that makes zero sense. Like, yo, come on, man.
bounce. Shields are gone. So annoying.
Washing my laundry, washing my laundry, washy, washy, washy. Whoa.
My shields.
Washing my laundry, washing my laundry, washy, washy, washy.
Shields are gone. Shields are gone.
Well, we shall see. I still don't have a use for her 4 right now. But maybe if it can affect boss as well, you know, that'd be kind of cool. The problem is that skill-wise, right, it requires laundry to be inflicted on enemies, but the enemies die as soon as they're inflicted with laundry, so I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do with that.
So annoying.
That's kind of my whole problem with the thing.
My shields. Watch out for the splash.
No. Okay, that did not work out well.
So annoying. Here I go. Shields are gone.
Accidentally triggered that, didn't mean to. Nope. The problem is that if I get too close to Alzarok with this, that would be quite an issue. So I literally cannot get close to Alzarok. Okay. So similar problems to other characters like Keelan. I'm gonna have to like either do some funky fresh stuff, which I don't really want to have to do, or I'm gonna have to completely restructure this. Or add in more hit points overall, which I can do as well, but it's still annoying. Yeah, his fire damage is crazy. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just trying to compare her to more efficient farmers. See, this is the problem though. Because if I have to use certain attacks to put her down, like other characters can do it risk-free. Bunny being the prime example, so can Freyna. But characters like Keelan, Sharon to an extent, they have to suffer a little bit in order to get their damage out, which is like one of the annoying problems like with using these types of characters. I do want to make sure that they can farm well, but I need to ensure that I have the ability to also teach other people, okay, solo situation, here's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because that will ultimately be very, very important. And if I cannot teach people how to do that, then I'm not very useful as a creator. Although this part is freaking cool. Maybe I'll have to stop thinking of it in isolation and be like, okay. Uh-huh. Oops. That will never not be cool though. Okay, I sort of see the methodology here. I kind of understand what we're going for. As long as I don't screw up, it should actually be pretty easy. No, even low level, it should not be a problem because this is just a 400%. So I need to work out the kinks, but pretty much I think I understand and can see the value, so I know roughly what to do, which is fine because if I want to create this and make it perfect, it's gonna need some perfection tweaks. Gonna need some perfect tweaks and modifications, which I can do. Funnily enough, it is not actually that difficult. thankfully. Okay, let's start tweaking. This is fine. The rest of this is fine. We will start by using you, and we'll get rid of this, and we'll start with you. Okay, so we're gonna roll something like this, which is roughly what I had before, but with more survival included. And then we will see what the results are. The thing is that people go non-crit because it's easier, to an extent, and you don't need a Transcendent module, which allows you to play around with other stuff if you really want to. Totally works. You can definitely go down that pathway if you want to, but I wanted to try and build her with crits first. The problem is that crits require pretty much, in order to be highly effective, it's going to require 4 module slots, which Valby does not have a lot of space for because unfortunately she requires a lot of other stuff. So I'm just seeing what is efficient first, but if really it's not good, I may genuinely also switch over to non-crit variation, because I feel that that might be what we need. Might being the key word. But yeah, that's all like something that we can experiment around with. But I would still probably end up using the same Transcendent module. It would make a lot of sense. I think I can drop the other section, so that's fine. Okay. Version 2. Yeah, non-crit might be the way to go. I'm gonna test both and get a feeling for it. Then, like, there'll be multiple days of testing and just ensuring that we get it right. So, yeah. It'll take a while, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Like I said, I'm not worried. Hold on. My day is going good. I was just replying to a quick comment, letting that person know that they can grab a gold reactor now. Okay. Wait, what? Why is the chapel showing a weird marker? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna return to Albion. Something went weird there. I was like, is there no enemy spawning? I'm gonna do that again. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm building, because like the way most people would build a Valby or any character that does this sort of thing, if you go in crits, that's already 4 module slots, which means you got 6 left over. And unfortunately, like was already mentioned, like you mentioned, Yezerman, she needs pretty much everything. So either you gimp her survival or you gimp her damage in some way. Like at most I could go in with 3 crit modules, fine. I can eat that. I don't mind it. But yeah, no, it's I would say it honestly, it's not that easy to run a proper crit Valby. So I think that that's why, at least for farming, people would definitely go non-crit. For bossing, that may change, but only because bossing, you have a bit more leeway. You have a bit more leeway in terms of what you can and cannot do. Sorry, in terms of what you can do and what you can pull together. There is a bit more, I would say, flexibility with that, which I like. So for bossing, I might still try crit. I might still try full crit at least, but we'll see. We'll see what the results are. Okie dokie day. Let us begin. But yeah, I think that for, at least for mobbing, non-crit might be genuinely the way to go. Because either way, her ticks are multiplicative. So, sorry, her ticks are necessary, and you want as many of those as possible. So she does benefit from a few different things, and we can increase her overall damage. Crit would definitely be better with Blue Beetle. Non-crit with the Peacemaker. I can already foresee that. Like I said, that makes a lot of sense, because either way, you know, you could get, in my personal opinion at least, you can get away with a lot. Because not every hit has to crit, but you want as many hits as possible to crit. So you could pull off some serious shenanigans, in my personal opinion, with the Blue Beetle. And that's what I ultimately want. Because I can get just... Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this. Where is it telling me that... Where is this operation zone that they're trying to show me? So something is so wrong with the chapel. I'm just going forward. I must be missing something. Yeah, no, because the marker does not allow you to even start the chapel. I need to test this again. Holy crap, this looks like a bug. I'm telling you, it looks like a terrible bug, if it really is one. This is ridiculous. Okay, I gotta pay attention right from the get-go. Let's do it. Let's pay attention. Let's use my eyeballs, okay? The game is 300% tripping. Oh, I'm sure the problem is me missing something crucial. But yeah, we'll have to see. Okay. Yeah, memory sync. Jeremy's echo. Okay, first marker is here. Then the second marker is... Okay, this time there are enemies. So apparently if you don't actually touch that first marker, you miss that first one. Ah, problem. Now that we did not miss the first marker, no annoying problems. Oh lol, my bubble bullet went in the wrong direction. That amuses me greatly. Alright, let's slide. I am the water fairy. I'm the water fairy. Yeah, I can already tell. Non-crit is definitely going to have to be the way to go. Yep. That's going to take some rejigging work. Not that I mind, but yes. Okay. Because with crits, I do need to spread a puddle first, and then I need to do something like this. But if I hit that on multiple targets, then But I will admit, she is pretty fun.
Shields are gone. My shield. Bounce, bounce.
In my book, she's cool. But I don't know if I could justify using her more than, say, Keelan. Because Keelan, right now, is a speed farmer on par with Bunny. And Enos looks like she's going to be just as good, so... we'll have to see. I do like Valby. But I feel that, like, she's going to be... because of the way her skills work, I feel almost like she's going to be relegated to Jack of all trades, Master of none. Kind of like...
So annoying.
well, we'll have to see her bossing. Actually, I shouldn't say that early. I should see her bossing capabilities first. But yeah, look. I'm not against Valby. I think she's fine. And she will likely remain fine. But based on what I'm seeing, she's just gonna be an option. Much like with how I still wouldn't choose Sharon, unless I just wanted to have fun. I wouldn't choose Sharon for mobbing. I would still choose the other more overall popular descendants. Because even with the big range increases, right? My main issue, and even with duration increases, my main issue is, what am I supposed to do if the targets are far out? With Keelan, I can just dash over. Although, being able to use the Peacemaker is glorious. Yeah, like, a lot of people got really excited after the Valby buff. It kind of made me excited too, so I was like, oh my god, okay, she's gonna be cool. I can't wait to try her out, but it looks like she's just another option. You know, she's not really like a hyper specialist. And I kind of want her to be, because I like, Valby is so unique, you know? Valby to me is a very unique character. I feel that she's unique in what she does. You know, it feels cool. She's got her own unique set of abilities. Like, why isn't she, like, you know, special in some way? She has always been the jack of all trades, master of none, but that's not fair. It's also not fun.
So annoying. Watch out for the splash. Reload.
Yeah.
Here goes.
If the enemy is on level ground, see, this is the fun part. You can make multiple bounces of water to murder them.
So annoying.
Let's create some nice waterways.
Flying for
But Claudia,
loading.
get mag dumped.
Take this.
Wait, she'll regenerate her MP? Oh my god, yes, that'll actually really help. So it means whenever she's in her water state, she regenerates MP. Dear god. No more MP collector. No more MP collector! 6 minutes. Eh, not bad. That's just chain lightning, but water. Not exactly the right way, you know? Now back to the other one. And now that I confirmed that that one wasn't bugged, it's just weird. Back to the other one. Let's go back to the foreguard tents. And we will make this work. Or rather, let's see if it will work properly.
What do you get when you mix water and RK?
Ah, I am overcapping. Sorry, 1 second. I just noticed something. I'm overcapping, which I don't need to do. I need to reduce that. Or even if I'm not overcapping. Wait a minute. There's an easier way to do this. Since I don't want to overcap, it doesn't really matter, right? So we can just go with you. And since, like I said, I don't care about overcapping, we can just have you in there. All the rest is fine. I don't need to worry about the extras. Yeah, no. I think... but I don't really want that, though. Arg. That is painfully annoying. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk. Why? Because I can. Taking a risk is good. Let's take a risk. I think you missed my answer because I'm pretty sure I replied to you, Jonathan, in a comment. Did you dare to not read my comment? But yeah, I'm pretty sure I replied to you, dude. Okay, let's do it again. This time we've modified a few things. Let's see how it triggers. Well, yes, that's what everyone wishes for, which is why I made my earlier point, you know. I did say, why is it that we are having content that is rotational? Like, it's not like they can't just flip a button and have all the 400% active at all times. Like, why? Why is it only 2 per day? What's the logic, you know? I want to understand the logic here because I don't see any. If, you know, like in other games, I could choose my mode whenever I wanted to, I think people would have a lot more fun. And I think they'd enjoy that a lot more too. Okay, this one is looking like better. Oh, off the map I go. Not yet, haha, saved myself. We'll see how they implement it then, Matthias. I think some MP regen will be great. Ooh, yeah. I think some MP regen will be great for Valby, but depends on how they implement it. And also, unlike Viesa's Blizzard, Valby has another problem. Viesa's Blizzard can be cast while in the air. Valby cannot teleport while in the air. She has to do her dolphin dive. I don't think she should be able to res in 3 because, look, that one's a bit unfair. Ooh, damn. Got spammed to death. I mean, sure, it's only the elites that could last through that, but it's still annoying. No, that was my bad. Yeah, somebody already mentioned that in chat, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't find much use for the 4. Like, what am I going to use it for? Genuinely. Like, let's say unless it's some, like, enemy that's difficult to kill, then I can sort of laundry wash them. But I see no need for it, you get what I mean? It does more damage based on the amount of enemies that are inflicted with laundry, but theoretically, if the build is good, and, you know, once I finish implementing this fully, it will be. Because if I go non-crit version, I'm quite certain I can do very well with this. But the point is, whether crit or non-crit, I don't have a need, and I don't have a justification for utilizing her 4 at all. I know, but the enemy's already dead, so that's the thing. I mean, sure, I could fire it, but the problem is I'm not gonna get value. That's the only thing. The problem with the 4 skill to me is that it's contingent on enemies being inflicted with laundry. If they make it so that, you know, yeah, by the time you do that, Freyna, like you said, would have melted the whole room. So it feels like a weird, I don't know, weird way of trying to make Valby viable by inflicting enemies with laundry and stuff.
Go away.
Like, see, even if I fire it at groups of enemies, at most they just do this.
Here I go. So annoying. Reload.
Pretty much the case. No, 4 does damage, but it's contingent upon them having laundry. Hence my issue. I don't like contingent stuff. Like, why is it contingent? Why can it not be like other characters whereby I don't have to inflict them with a debuff first? It's kind of like the same weakness that Keelan's skill has, where I have to debuff them first before Tremor is considered to like be able to be triggered. So yeah, all of that makes Keelan, like as you guys have known in my bossing video, it makes Keelan a lot worse than other bossers because what's the point, you know? He literally has it worse than other characters. So I would have no justification, reasonably speaking, to use him over anybody else. So like here as well, I can sort of do what other characters are doing, but is that really the best choice for me?
Bounce! Bounce! Subvert!
Is that really what I want Valby for? Just doing roughly the same thing that other characters are doing?
So annoying!
But I do admit, 50% damage reduction is pretty nice. Then, once you trigger everything,
Take this! Shields are gone!
ugh, damn it.
It hurts so much!
Jesus Christ, Alzaro. Cut me some slack, man.
Shields are gone! Here I go!
I'm just gonna put down bubbles and kill you slowly. Since I heard that's what you want, Alzaroki.
Shields are gone! Load.
Aw, because I didn't reload my gun. I couldn't spam him to death.
This one's for you!
Okay, getting used to the Peacemaker is gonna be another thing. But anyway, take all the damage. Haha.
Here I go!
Die, foolish heathens. Yeah. Anyway, this is pretty painful. I'm gonna have to build non-crits. What's my ultimate Freyna build? Have you followed the build video, Mr. Justin? All you have to do is go on my channel and look for the endgame Freyna farming build. Do you know how to search my channel for builds? I'm just asking because there are some people that genuinely don't know how to search YouTube channels and stuff like that. So in case you don't know, I will teach you, but you should be able to search my channel and just say endgame and just see endgame Freyna farming build. Just follow the build. Make sure you're not just copying the modules. Don't do that. I know a lot of creators will just tell you to copy the modules. Don't do that. You need to copy my reactor, external components, all the modules, learn how to play, watch the demonstration, do watch the full video. All right, if you're skipping through the videos and just copying this, oh, screenshot this, screenshot that, you're gonna lose because you're not going to actually get the full information. Yes, a man is right. You must follow my video. My videos are different from other creators, okay? I'm professional in what I do. I'm not an amateur, and that means that if you really want to do what I'm doing, you got to study from A to Z. You don't just copy this one page for like 2 minutes in the video and then off you go. Okay, it won't work. And yes, of course, very good to tune into streams as well. Streams are the next important thing. Okay, I'm gonna restructure this again because I like what it's offering, but it's not enough. Okay, let's start this from the beginning. Jarvis. All right. Need a bit of that. Okay, that works. That brings this down to where I need it to be. Okay, that is settled. Then I'm going to need you, and then the other one I'm going to need is you. Okay. that. No problem, Justin. Once you start trying out my builds, you'll see the absolute difference, and you'll see why people only use robot builds. There's no point in building something else. You can, but I'll be frank with you. All right, you're not going to have a great time. Can is always a thing. Should you? Well, that depends on you. Okay. This is going to need 2 last things. I'm gonna try this without the final. So sorry, I'm gonna quickly upgrade this one module because apparently I never upgraded it. I'm gonna upgrade this one module and then we will see how it goes from there. But as for Enos, I'm sure she does look amazing and we will see how she actually performs in the field. Because quite frankly, look, as nice as the trailers look, we all remember what happened with Keelan, right? He looked amazing until you actually played it. And then a lot of people were like, man, Keelan sucks. And then Robot comes out with his build and oh my god, everyone's suddenly playing Keelan. So yeah, let's just wait until I build her and wait until, you know, we get some actual testing going. Because anything can look good, but we need to make it good. And we need to see whether or not the real results reflect what we're seeing in test videos. Because tests
If all
are
modules were the
tests.
same, I'd be out of a job.
You know, so
right?
many people, don't forget what people said. So many people were like, oh my god, Voltia looks good. And then what happened? And then day one, everyone was like, Voltia sucks. And I was like, yeah, it's for a specific purpose. So let's get hyped, but let's not get overhyped, shall we? I respect the desires of the people and of the public, but you overhype too much, you're gonna have a bad time. And I don't want you guys to have a bad time. I want you guys to have a good time. Only good things. Ah, that's right. I'm missing one module, aren't I? I knew it was too good to be true. I was missing one thing. Darn. So there was no further way to increase that. Okay, we'll go without you, and we'll have to put in the other. This will do fine. My phone thought I was talking to it. No phone, I'm not talking to you. It's okay. Thank you, pal. Excuse me. Okay, bring the screen back. Sorry about that. I'll have to put one more catalyst into her, but I think this might work. I knew I was missing just one little thing. Just one last thing. But now, theoretically, we should be in a better situation. Let's try. Of course. Only reason I ever built up to this size in just 3 years. You know, when people sometimes struggle at like below 10K for years and years and years, the only reason I even got the opportunity to get to this level was because I've never compromised on honesty and integrity. If I'm gonna do something, I do it right. I don't beat around the bush, and I don't mollycoddle. There's no point in that kind of nonsense. And also, I will tell you things like they are. I will not lie to you and say, oh, you know, maybe, nah. Leave me out of that nonsense. I'm only here to do one thing, and that's to give you guys the best possible content. End of story. This is definitely working decently. Much more decently than I gave it credit for. Some of the problems are also playstyle related because I'm not used to using Valby in the same way that other people use her, so I need to get better with the teleports, the reductions, all that. Moving from space to space should always be the teleport. I'm very used to other characters, but Valby is unique in that regard. Like, when you're moving to a different space, you must always use the teleport. Why? This sets up your water field straight away. And then you can double up the damage with your waterway. For the damage increases, just keep putting it down. Oops. Okay, that did not work. Oh no, that didn't work either. Bye! Damn it. Should have just teleported from the ground. Gotta get used to that.
So annoying.
Damn bubble bullet. Well, that's how I do things. No point in having all the hype and pomp and all that nonsense and not actually telling or teaching your audience anything, right? That's why a lot of people stick with me. I might be a little abrasive. Well, I guess some people view honesty as abrasion, but I might be a little abrasive, but quite frankly, I will give you the best stuff. And anything that I do, I will absolutely promise you. What I do, you can do. Well, that applies only to PvE games. I cannot help you guys in PvP. Like Marvel Rivals, sorry. I cannot impart skills onto you to make you platinum rank if you're bronze, but I can show you what I do, at least, in those types of games. Okay, teleport. That works. Okay, this methodology is going fine. Cooldown's looking reasonable thus far. MP is manageable. Hello sir, welcome. I am Valby. I will be your dancer for today.
My shield. Shields are gone.
Oh man, stuck in a corner? That wasn't very cash money. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust for that as well, but if I run out of water form at any point in time, it's probably wiser to just stop and then teleport. Okay. Well, like I said, once you watch the vid, you're good, right? So, quite frankly, I don't want people to have to rely on me for every single thing. That's the wrong way to do content creation, at least in my opinion. I feel that many creators still do that because their mentality is very old school. It's not customer service oriented. Rather, they just want to be your go-to guy so that they can feel superior to you. At least, look, maybe that's not why they do it, but to me that sounds like why they're doing it. Because what other reason do you have? You want to feel like you're better than somebody? You want to feel like you're the world's greatest thing since sliced bread? I mean, maybe some people get off on that. I don't. I'm just here to do my job.
Shields are gone.
Need to find health. Screw you, Alzarok. Really? He's gonna pull that off, huh? Alright. Aha, health. Okay, this won't happen once I actually get a little extra health, but just you wait, Alzarok. Just you wait. Okay.
My shield.
Okay, that was not intentional, but you know what? We'll pretend it was, okay? We'll just pretend that I totally intended to do that. You know, it's just a cool minute of me falling off the map right there. Now roll, roll, roll! Yes! Okay. That went well. Better than expected anyway.
Shields are gone. My shield.
But you know, the streaming industry is one where you're supposed to be the center of everyone's universe, so I don't blame them for that mentality.
Shields are gone.
I just think that that kind of industry is oversaturated. Besides, it's not like I've got massive overlays. So since I don't have that, I don't quite think I can acquire center of the universe status. Also, damn that recoil. But I'll settle for just being the informative guy that people can rely on. Aha, Alzarok's dead. No one to protect you now, Ederlich. Now you get to experience real pain. What's the matter, Ederlich? No big boy to protect you? Well, I appreciate your candor, but I'm just gonna remove that message because look, there's one thing that I don't do, and that is I avoid talking shit about anybody or any company because like or dislike them, you know, I think it's always better if we just, you know, not do that. Let's be professional here, you know? But I feel what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I feel what you're saying. Alzarok is still a problem, but this actually went better. Let me try the chapel mission now. But coming back to the actual point in that, you know, the thing is that you're not wrong in saying that a lot of creators, they like to say, and I've seen it, you know, there are creators for TFD, and I've seen this one absolute dick do this thing where he's like, best bunny build for season 2. It's like, homie, it's literally the same build. Was bunny nerfed? Was bunny changed? No, she wasn't, right? So the same build that I published before in season 1 still works, but he knew he couldn't compete with my bunny build for season 1, right? So as soon as season 2 comes out, he says, oh, best bunny build, you know, like, and it's literally my build. And he claims that you can increase movement speed by an insane amount. How? Oh wait, electric condense. Guess what? That was already in my bunny build. And then the only other difference is that he tells you inversion reinforcer needs adrenaline rush. Like, who's not using that? Like, was anything changed? No. There's a separate video for the inversion reinforcer that I personally put out, sure. But that doesn't constitute a change. And that's certainly not something that could justify, you know, this kind of thing. So when I see people like that, I'm like, okay, I get you, but why are you trying to sell people the wrong idea? Because certainly to me at least, there's no such thing as best build for season 2 when there's no change. If there is a legitimate change, fine. But if there isn't, then you can't lie to people and say, oh, there's a change, so this is the best build for season 2, man. Anyway, I hate that guy. He always lies about information anyway. I haven't seen him publish a single truthful thing that is not ripped off from this channel. But he'll get his comeuppance eventually. I'm also 95% certain that he's the guy that sends his minions to leave the hate comments on my videos, but doesn't really matter. Like, it didn't stop me 3 years ago. It's not gonna stop me now.
So annoying.
But that is one thing that I definitely stay away from, and I don't like to do that. Like, if there's no change to a build, I'll say the old build still works. All you gotta do is refer to it. And if the change is something small like a reactor, or maybe just range, then I can just publish a short and be done with that. Like I did for Keelan, I said, hey, listen, you want to adjust your build for the, you know, changes to range and things like that. So I did that, and there we go.
So annoying.
We don't always have to pretend that something is ultra new or ultra hyped. Like, even for the hotfix video yesterday, right? I saw a lot of people hyping up the high-powered rounds change. I haven't seen a single build change in like high-level missions due to that. You know? I mean, yes, it is a good change. I like the change. And I did try it out in a YouTube short where I sniped with Enzo. It looked cool. It felt kind of cool. But it wasn't like the most major change and the best change since sliced bread. So, yeah.
Boing, boing, boing. Move it. My shield.
Alright, water delivery service coming through.
Get sprayed. Ah, slide. Watch out for the splash.
I'm just an honest man, pal. But you know why they do that, right? It's because they have no content. Well, it also depends on the game though, Jay. If there are buffs in... I think, like, okay, what I have to say is that in defense of any creator that does that, if there are buffs and changes constantly, then you do have to publish a new stuff because you can't leave people with old stuff if the change is significant enough to require that. But here, in this game, there are usually only buffs. And it's usually not to the Descendant that was already prepared beforehand. So, like, for example, my Kyle build is still the same. Like, what am I going to do different? It's literally the same modules, same stuff, same old, same old. And that has worked since the Season 1 change, so I would not change that. The only thing I would alter is maybe the reactor. And I told people that about my Kyle build. Just slap on a golden reactor, pal, you're good to go. You know, but like I said, in defense, if genuinely there are nerfs and buffs that do have an impact on gameplay, then the creator actually is required to go and update their stuff. And I would do the exact same thing. Like if there was a genuine reason, like from a nerf buff perspective, like a genuine nerf buff that altered how the character played, I would say, okay, time to change. The only things that I haven't done it for are things that are not useful. Like Lepic, his build is outdated and old, and I just have not published a new one because who plays Lepic? I mean, sure, you can use him against Frostwalker, but okay, you want to build a whole character just for that? Like, Haley will get the job done. So... anyway, to those that love my work, I'm glad because I enjoy working on stuff for you guys as well. It's always fun. That, and this is my new thing. Now I can finally be Cassidy, but in TFT. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Well, you should. They've literally been tested to perfection, so... if you don't like them, then that would mean I did my job really poorly. And I would hope that I haven't done my job poorly.
Here goes.
That'd be a kick in the can.
Shields are gone. My shields. Here I go.
That will never get old. Okay, one down. As for the other guy.
My shields.
Big Grunka. All shots to your face!
Here I go.
That's always fun. Oh, I gotta go delete modules again. Overall favorite Descendant, I do not have one, genuinely. This is the #1 question that everybody always asks me, but the honest answer is that I don't have one, because I use Descendants for their intended purpose. So what I tend to do, that I know it's a bit different to everybody else, but I don't tend to look at something and say, I think that this should be, you know, I think that this should be one way or this should be another way now, or like this is my favorite, that's my favorite. I actually don't. I am a bit weird like that. I just say I like all of them, and I only use the most appropriate tool for the most appropriate job.
Modules will make you strong.
So that's what I tend to do. It's a little, like I said, it's a little different, but that is the way that I roll. So I don't actually have a favorite. Now you ask me Marvel Rivals, then I'm gonna tell you right now it's Rocket Raccoon. Okay, I love that little piece of vermin. But yeah. I think this is actually working. Alright, you know what? Reactor Enhance. What happens if I max this out? Now let's go see the difference. Also, we need to finalize this build, so 1 second. Just gonna catalyze it one more time. One more time. Yeah, one more time. Okay, we're gonna do things this way, and then this is gonna hurt, but we're going to go the opposite direction. Okay. Let's choose a different look. Oh, this outfit's pretty cute. Haven't run this one in a while. Let's see. That is the original Valby. Radiating confidence. So many of her styles are all helmeted. Ugh. Don't really want that. This looks like the ultimate skin. I could never justify buying this. It's cool, but it just looks like the normal skin, so I don't know. Whatever. Snow hat. Hydraulic adjustment. Lull. Albion braid. Natural hair color. Should I dye her hair? Let's see. Platinum blonde Valby kind of hits different. It kind of hits different, fam. But no. I think I will stick with Maid Valby, but in ultimate. Haha. For me, I'm okay with jiggle physics. Look. I will be very frank with you guys. I'm not against that. Because at the end of the day, okay, what we need to understand is that this type of thing is what sells in the industry. Okay, everybody knows that spice sells. We like spice. We all do. And I think that at the end of the day, we have to move with the times. Right now, as much as people, hey Foxy, as much as people like to say gooner content, gooner this, gooner that, the fact of the matter is that who's the one buying those skins? And it's the people. You know, sure, there's people complaining about it, but they're not the target audience and they're not buying the skins anyway. So why would they care about the opinions of people who aren't going to buy the skins and if they introduce an ugly skin, those people aren't going to buy it anyway. What, are they going to virtue signal by spending $15 on a skin that looks dog ugly just because it's virtuous? We all know that's not going to happen. Let's not lie to ourselves. So what does sell? Spice. Just like in Dune. Alright, except instead of being produced by the sandworms of Arrakis, this type of spice is being produced by the First Descendant devs. So what sells? Spice. Alright. And as the Paul Muad'Dib Atreides of TFD, I say that we should have more spice. So my thoughts on jiggle physics are, if they're gonna help sell more stuff, if people want them, go for it. Good. Why shouldn't we have it? Exactly. Females buy them too. It's not like it's a problem. You know? Alright. Fear is the mind killer. And beer is the mind chiller. So at the end of the day, don't have fear, just drink beer, okay? Wise words from me. But seriously, anyone that's got complaints about jiggle physics is like, bro, if you cannot separate a video game from your own personal human desires, then it's not the gooners or the other people that are the problem. You are the problem. Because why? Is somebody jiggling on a virtual character jiggling on a screen what's gonna distract you? If a virtual character jiggling on the screen can steal your man from you, then you got bigger problems, you know? I'm sure there will be a lot of people who are still mentally 12. They still need to experience that, and that's fine. If that's what they want to do, I'm not going to stop their fun. I don't care. I don't care about trying to push my values onto others. Like I said, I'm just going to go in, enjoy the game, and of course, if the physics make the game look good, then okay, cool. If they don't make the game look good, then I'll complain. Plain and simple, you know? No need to think too hard about it. Like, what I want to debate when it comes to jiggle physics is, why is it that these ladies are so worried about their men playing TFD and about jiggle physics on a virtual 2D character? Unless the dude's gonna marry Valby, I don't think she has to worry about that. If he's gonna marry Valby, then girl, you need to work on keeping your man happy. Alright? Well, yes, but that's how the prudes act. Like, yo. Like I said, I'd worry about that. Like, I get it, okay? Sometimes it feels like it's overdone, and I know everybody's tired of it, but at the end of the day, people are having their fun, you know? What does it matter how they have their fun? Let them have their fun. Oh, he died before I could rip into him. I wanted to shatter him with all those bullets. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Why? Because all my supporters are heathens. And we take it slow, don't we? Now, please don't make any other sudden moves, guys. Many people don't know the half of the abuse. Oh my god, hip firing with this thing is annoying. Yeah. Guys think they want somebody like Valby. Do you know that she's a total psycho? Okay, have you seen the way she talks and acts? She's gonna stab you in the knife with a knife. Like, in the middle of the night, you wanna know why you died? You suddenly wake up in heaven? It's Valby's fault. I'm telling you, okay? As a very experienced older gent, I seen it. I seen it. Okay? You look at her on the start page, you know it's gonna end badly. You know it's gonna end badly. Alright? You want somebody, you go with Bunny. She doesn't hide her feelings, she's normal. To an extent. But yeah. You want something, you go to Bunny. Alright? Bunny's fine. Bunny's safe. Valby, oh no. You asking for trouble with that. There we go. I'm finding more and more uses for the Peacemaker now. All because of this. Nah, you didn't miss anything world shattering. I'm just messing around, testing stuff, learning stuff. All I can say is, so far so good. I think Valby is doing, at least in my opinion, overall decently.
What do you get when
She is hardly the fastest in history, but she's pretty good. I do have a good feel for her. Now I'm just going to spend the last few minutes of stream doing a final run, but I'm actually going to go with Keelan so I can get a compare. Bunny is a psychopath? No, actually not. She's just acts crazy. She acts crazy, but she's the type that, you know, how should I say this? I feel that she is, she loves her fun, she loves her stuff, and she's just not hiding it, I think. So I think she's a little crazy, but it's good old-fashioned craziness, you know? Not the type where she's gonna literally murder you in your sleep, so. From that perspective, at least, I say, okay. It ain't that bad. It could be a lot worse, but yeah. Funnily enough, right? I actually think Freyna is stable. It's just that she literally probably can't be in a relationship with you because she's gonna kill you with her powers of, I don't know, freaking poison. So yeah, probably it's not safe for her to be around other descendants. You know, Foxy, Bunny would cosplay as Harley Quinn, but she's actually not Harley Quinn crazy. I actually think that Bunny would be capable of having a normal, stable life and relationship. Same as Freyna, but Freyna literally physically can't, so she's kind of like Rogue from the X-Men, because any man she's going to touch is going to die, so there you go. Enjoy, Brandon. Bunny's actually pretty normal. In terms of her behavior, like, she's a little crazy, but it's the... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, those who are experienced will know. It's like the kind of crazy where you both can smile and laugh afterward. Not the kind of crazy where I'm going to go with the Joker and burn the town. Thankfully. Because I've had enough of those kinds of girls. That's why I went for somebody very stable, like Kaz. He's not gonna murder me in my sleep, mostly.
You can't run away. Move. This is your way. Shield's broken. Damn it. My shield's down.
I want to see how fast Keelan can do this, to be honest. Let's get a real comparison. Because don't forget, I mean, I can see Valby is a farmer, but I mean, competing with this kind of speed is going to be kind of hard, like, no lie on that.
Shield's broken. This is your range. Shield's down. This is your range. Shield's broken. This is gonna hurt. Shield's down. Take that. Too slow. Move. You can't run away. Shield's down. This is your range. You can't run away. Shield's broken. Too slow. Too slow. Shield's down. You can't run away. Shield's broken. Move. Shield's down. This is your range. Shield's broken. Whip. Shield's down. You can't run away. This is your range. This is your range. This is your range.
Well, we shall see. What is most important is that I get my hands on her ASAP and then start doing weird stuff. Oops, sorry, there's two over there that I didn't kill.
Take that.
Once I have my hands on her in a reasonable way, okay, not what the gooners might be thinking, I will make my judgment. And I will build her into a war machine. To a true machine of war. And then all will know the raw power and joy.
Shield's broken. This is your range. Move. Show's down.
I do have to admit one thing. Valby actually has a similar situation to Yessa, whereby she loses out in terms of speed, but justifiably speaking, she is much faster in the bossing rooms, actually. Although hers is for a different reason. That's actually quite interesting to see.
You can't run away.
About 1 minute difference. Keelan is slightly slower on the boss because of electricity, but yeah, okay. And of course, Bunny will be faster again by another 30 seconds, roughly. Valby is interesting, but hard to justify her use. Definitely difficult to justify Bunny's use. Difficult to be sure. But alright, I understand where this is all coming from. Okay, ladies and gents, that brings us to the very end of these videos. Thank you, well, the end of these videos, the end of this stream. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Alright, I hope you guys will continue to enjoy my content, and I will see you guys, okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Now, remember, tomorrow is Marvel Rivals, so I will catch you guys for that in the morning. Alright, look forward to it. And I will see you guys for more shenanigans in the evening. I might have a duo stream with Truffles, but we shall see. Okay? Thank you all very much. Now, tomorrow is going to be a full day of Marvel Rivals, so please do enjoy. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. I will actually, because I've got some spare time tonight, I'm actually going to go and work on the Blue Beetle build right now. No problem, ya boy. I'm happy to do it. Look forward to my Blue Beetle build. I'm going to get it done right after I have some cereal. I finally got my cereal today, so I'm going to go eat my cereal. Then I'm going to come back and I'll start working on my build for the Blue Beetle. All right, because I know many of you need that. I'm sorry I wasn't able to record this afternoon, but I have the chance to record it now. So I will see you guys then. Y'all have a good one. Catch you all tomorrow. Do tune in for Marvel Rivals if you want to see some PvP action. PvP action. All right. I'll see you guys there. Catch you later. Bye-bye. What kind of cereal? Frosties. Frosties. Corn.